Hello everybody! Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I am Sho, and today I wanted to do a little wear and tear review on the Portland Leather Company's classic zipper tote. And the one that I have in front of me comes in the size large, and it's in the deep water leather, which I think is sold out on the website at the moment. But hopefully they'll get it back in stock pretty soon. From what I've heard and from what I've seen, the leather type is very similar to their Merlot or to the green that they have right now. It's super smooth and it's got almost like a nubucky feel, but it's absolutely not nubuck. But it does feel really wonderful when you run your hands along it. I have had this bag since June 2019 and I have used it almost every single day. It's my work bag, so it carries pretty much my entire world and then some. And honestly, for a bag that's this many months old and that's stuffed to the brim, it's held up amazingly well. Now, when I first got it, it was very stiff, which is how full grain leather bags tend to be, of course. But you can see that it's really softened up and it's got that great sort of floppy feel to it. It has a zipper, which I never use. I At the time you had to pay a little bit extra for the zipper and for the front pocket, as well as I believe the key fob. I believe you still have to pay extra for the zipper, but the almost all the bags come with the front pocket and the key fob now. Anyway, at the time I really thought, oh, I absolutely have to have a zipper. I think I've used it like 3 times in the entire time that I've had this bag. It's not really that important where I live. We don't have a lot of crime. My commute consists of a 10-minute drive. So I can't tell you like how well the zipper lives up, but it's a YKK and it does still zip for whenever I do happen to need to zip it. Other than that though, I put this bag through its paces. Like, I shove everything in the world in this. It's definitely heavy, and it is just as well stitched as the first day that I got it. I mean, the stitching is immaculate on here. There's not a single loose stitch over the months. The rivets are still super solid. You can see I am not one to baby my bags. I throw this thing in my car, my trunk. It doesn't get, coddled at all, but it's still absolutely perfect condition. If anything, it's even better than when I first got it. The corners, the dye hasn't worn away in any way. It's even softer than it was originally. There aren't really any major markings that I can see. Scratches, if you do happen to get them, they buff out if you just run your fingers along them. I mean, it's just a phenomenal bag, and it has held up so well. The straps still super solid. You can see very sturdy and very thick. When I first got the bag, I remember the straps were super stiff, but they've really molded really well. They are not uncomfortable on the shoulder despite how much I shove in here. But even when I first got it, it was never super uncomfortable or never cut into the muscles of my shoulders at all. It was generally a pretty comfortable bag right from the start. So as you can see, wear and tear wise, this thing has really held up. I mean, I'm so happy with it. I, again, use it pretty much every single day, and I couldn't imagine another bag lasting as long as this one has. I've had like Madewells, I've had, designer bags like the Neverfull, and there's no way I would shove everything into a Louis Vuitton the way that I do for this one. And there's no way that it would last the way that this one has either, with the abuse that I've put this one through. Now, just so you can sort of get a little bit of an idea of how much this guy can hold, I wanted to sort of show you, this is an average day for me, excuse me, as far as what goes in here. if I know that I'm probably going to have to go to the grocery store, just pop in super quickly, I want a separate bag that I can lift out and that I don't have to throw back in, just because what with all of the concerns about sanitation and everything right now with COVID, I want something I can lift out, carry, and put aside later on. So I actually carry a full-on extra bag. This is a vintage Coach station bag, just so you have an idea of like the size that comfortably fits. Pretty narrow, but it's also stuffed with all kinds of stuff, like my keys, my cards, everything like makeup and things like that. So that fits in. I always have my water bottle with me. This one is 18 ounces, I think. Yep, it's the Hydro Flask 18 ounce in mango. I have a power bank, pocket juice, that flips out really easily. I always carry my little Hit Lab pencil case. It's pretty hefty and it's pretty shoved full with stuff, from glue snails and correction tape to pretty good sized selection of Tombos, my Apple Pen, Sol, the first generation, a little selection of black and white ink pens, an X-Acto knife because I always need one and never have one with me, so that's why I always keep it in here. My bullet journal, I believe that I got this case from Deanna D. It's actually a really great case if you ever are in need, and I use Astalogy right now. I'm probably going to switch back or try something new next year, but for now I really liked the Astalogy. It's got tons of pockets. It's a really cool case. I also have my reusable shopping bag from Designers Japan. I love this company. They have the cutest nylon bags and then they all fold down. Oh, the other really cool thing about this is, so you have your standard little reusable shopping bag, but it has these little buttons that connect to the sides. If I can get the buttons to click. And it just changes up the shape a little bit, so it's a little bit more stylish. I don't know. I don't even know that it's more stylish, but it's cute. And it's just a little bit different. And all of the Designers Japan bags do this. So that's also in there. I have a little Rebecca Minkoff pouch that I keep my Jabra earbuds in, which are really great. I love these. The charge lasts forever, and I constantly am listening to music when I'm at work. And then the little charge cord that goes in there too. So there's that. I have my current Hobonichi Weeks. I'm absolutely a Weeks girl. I have tried using like the Techo and it just doesn't work for me, but I really love this. And if you follow me on Instagram, you will see that I just got in the 2021 with the Sesame Street, the necktie style one. It's super duper cute, by the by. So that always comes with me no matter what. I have my iPad mini. And then for work, I have my iPad Pro with me, which is also why I have the Apple Pencil with me all the time. So that's always in there too. In the back pouch, I didn't really get to show you what's inside. So there's the key fob, my car keys, and my Baby Yoda. And then the back pouch. The back pouch, I always have my work lanyard. And then I usually keep a couple pens. These are actually, the pen company is my favorite. It's Pilot High-Tech C. High-Tech C is like the best pen, the best gel ink pen, I feel. These are both multicolor pens. I love the 3 multicolor choices. I have a 4. I think it's just a little bit too thick for my hands, but the 3 is just absolutely perfect, and it's such a good pen and such a good ink. Again, Pilot High Tech C, really, really fantastic. Strongly recommended. So that's all that goes inside. Then in the outside pouch, I also always just slide my phone. This is obviously just an empty case, but that just pops right in there. Again, if you were living in a city or commuting, I don't know that I would recommend putting it in the very front pocket, but since I'm going in my car and then into work, it's totally fine. So yeah, that's everything that fits. I mean, that's a lot of stuff to fit in there. Prior to COVID, oftentimes I didn't carry an extra bag with me, so it was slightly lighter, but it doesn't really add that much weight to it. And I do switch out. I mean, this comfortably fits the station. It also will fit like a convertible clutch. My Willis fits in there, but that's kind of a squeeze. It's just a little bit wider. And you know, they all comfortably fit in here. I haven't ever had any problems. So if you are also carrying around multiple bags, this is definitely a good one to use as your oversize. So with that, I think that's pretty much everything that I have to say about it. It's a wonderful bag, and if you are thinking about getting a tote, this is definitely one to consider. I love this bag so much that I actually just ordered another one, this time without the zipper because, again, I don't use it. But you can see after a year, it still pulls closed, so it doesn't die on you. But yeah, I ordered another one. I will probably do an unboxing of that whenever it makes it. So yeah, if you are in the market for a large tote that will work really well for you for work, or that you can carry a ton of stuff in it, if you're looking for a mommy bag, any of those things, I really do think the Portland Leather Company's oversized totes or large totes will work really, really well for you. They're super comfortable, super duper durable, and they absolutely are made to last. So with that, I think that's pretty much everything I have to say in this wear and tear review. Again, thank you so much for visiting my channel. I hope you will consider subscribing. I have lots of other videos planned, again, including the unboxing of my new large Portland Leather tote, some other really cool unboxings that are supposed to be making their way to me soon. I'm also a huge vintage Coach fan, so I rehab, and hopefully we'll have some vids about that as well. So with that, thank you again for watching. I'll see you again soon, hopefully. Bye!